Less than 2 months after Sundowns cantered past Orbit in the capital, they come face to face again, and we are off in Rustenburg. Strong start for Sundowns, placed past the post by a man who has been in good goal-scoring nick of late. Ikram Reyners comes into this match, having scored 3 in his last 2. To put to an end what was a very lengthy goal drought.
A root one ball played by Ronwen, and a good flick by Reyners. The ball comes back for second player, but he hits it outside. He wanted to just cushion it to the right-hand side of the goalkeeper.
It's Kukuni United as it's lifted in here for Saleh. Over the top. Well, the leap was brilliant. Great hang time. Just couldn't keep the header down.
Orbit College needs to be wary of those half spaces, the lines there where Salas finds himself all the time free. Oyango has to be responsible to pick him up and identify him coming running. What a leap. Good cross from Senior there, but Salas can't keep it down. I think it was just too high for him to cushion it down.
Orbit College now. They're a little stretched. Monapule Saleng. Off the ball, Ikram Reyners has gone down after clutching Abogile Tom, and Salles. There's a pop from range, over the top.
I'd love to see, was it a collision between the referee, Reyners, and Oyango? Because I think the referee saying to Oyango, don't do that, don't push me into Reyners' path. But here's the earlier move. There we see it on the left-hand side there. The referee colliding with Reyners, but Salem putting it back to Silas. I see Silas. Remember also during the warm-up, they were taking shots like that, and he was finding the back of the net.
Mudau. Reyners. Clever idea now. Up to Salles, whipped it towards the back post, not a dono, that's a brilliant goal. Fabulous! As the two Portuguese combine, Santos setting up Rosinho. He finally bags his first Betway Premiership goal, and it is so critical at a night where Orbit have proved so stubborn.
Dangerous Grant, the first 15 minutes of the game in the second half. As an Orbit College, you have to get switched on. You look at Mudau playing Reyners. Reyners pulls it back well because defended. Silence. He picks up the furthest post. That's what they've been doing the first half. And Natos turns and makes a third-man running ball. But what a setup from the Riaz on this right. Santos setting up Riaz, and he just punishes, keeps it hard and low under the goalkeeper. What a goal from Mamelodi Sundowns. Once again, the defender's been stretched to open that opportunity.
Salles. Saleng. And arriving there, going down, referee says penalty. Now Kolisa Mudau stole in to momentarily get on the ball before he was chopped down.
Absolutely right, Grant. The defender didn't see him coming. I think even Patela, who were trying to clear that ball. Once again, diagonal ball from the left-hand side from Salas. Plays first time. Salem pushes it back at that dangerous area. And yes, Mudau got to the ball first, controlled it. Patela just thought he got to the ball, but kicked at Mudau. It becomes difficult in defense when you don't communicate as defenders. Man on. Ball first, get to the man, hold your ground, because there he didn't need to kick. He should have just tried to control it. But that swinging leg is the one that caused damages on Mudau and created a penalty for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Reyners buries it. Expert penalty taker, Ikram Reyners, for third season in succession, hits double figures in the top flights.
What a way to score the third goal in 3 games consecutive. Grant, the power behind that shot. He made sure that he connects to the ball, and you know, when Aubrey handed him the ball, we see earlier on there, Budau just getting the first touch onto the ball. Patela swinging it and kicking on Budau, but look at that power. Cross cutter, stays low, under Chibwe, and he's beaten. But this is the type of strikers that we need. Lethal, make sure power behind the ball, hits the back of the net.
Well, Ikram Reyners now joins Junior Dion on 10 goals for the season.
But Cupido struggle.
Now Reyners, a chance for a second. Ikram Reyners. Will it fall for Saleng? Hits it on his right. Reyners again. Salles! Cracked one.
Ball played in the middle. The runner was telling you about as Oyango last defender kicked the ball out. But here I just feel Reyners shouldn't turn to his weaker foot the left. He should have just hit that ball hard and low like he scored the penalty. And Salas also just trying to hit that near post that bottom goes out. But Mamelodi Sundowns now bombarding the box of Orbit College, looking for more goals, Grant, as you mentioned, absolutely, that goals are going to be needed just to spread the gap at the bottom.
Through for Wagaba. Batsi again. He's completed the most passes of any Orbit player this season. Here's Wagaba.
Once again, the substitute combining for Orbit College. Batsi, I always say, the creativity in that man is unbelievable. As we said, chance earlier, Wagaba, look at how Alendez to track back and make sure that he does the defensive duties very well.
Orbit College looking for something from the corner. It's not the best. Free kick taken, Morena. Saleng! Trying to catch Chibwe out at his near post.
The better option was the far post, Grant, especially when you come in from that angle. It's better to go to the far post because now the posts are wide open. When you try to hit the near post, the keeper is already covering, and then the upright can be also the problem to hit it inside.
Fourth time Mamelodi Sundowns are playing on a Tuesday in the Premiership this season. They've won all 3 so far. Their Tuesday night fixtures. Looks like they're going to make it 4 from 4. Allende. Zinho, Morena, Allende, Morena, back to Johannes.
Are you thinking we're going to have on a Tuesday? Since it's going to be 4 out of 4?
You remember on Tuesdays?
You wouldn't mind, eh?
Now they can afford to do this. Now Mamelodi Sundowns, they've established a comfortable lead. To depart Rustenburg without conceding. Sheet in their last 2 league outings. Well, Saleng motoring after this one to keep it alive, and he has. Zwane. Temba Zwane. Still Zwane. Continues on. Finds Morena. Matthews. Back to Matthews from Zwane. Corner. Run, Rama Raggett. Not particularly frequent scorers from corners this season, Mamelodi Sundowns. Swinger from my end there, it's straight out before curling back into play.
Sometimes we just need to do the things a little bit simple. Saleng is still in the field of play. Let him take the corners on the far side with the in-swing front. Gives a little bit of better opportunity for the attacking players.
Bukele. Now the whistle sounds in favour of the Orbit College men. The path of Saleng plays it first time. It's a nice idea from Monapule Saleng, and
a little bit of height and power. It was going to find Leon at the furthest post.
Moriba. Cupido. Williams inviting some pressure. Allende. Comes to collect. Cupido. Lesinho. Too easy for Mamelodi Sundowns. They just coast on their advantage, and pressure passes to Pirates. Saleng, still Saleng. Shishi, Moriba, Allende. Pass from the Chilean, gets it back, disguises it brilliantly. Zwane. Alchibe recovers, having initially been bypassed.
Did you witness the football brains, Grant? I mean, you look at Zwane making a run, and if he got this right, he was in it. He just stepped on the ball with his left foot, and he's disappointed in himself because we've seen him over the years doing this. It's left, right. Yeah.
Johannes Morena. Matthews, Morena, Lesinho. Looks like he will start and finish a game for only the second time in his Mamelodi Sundowns career. Did so back in January in the win over Skukuni United. It's been the only instance where he has played the full 90, including his Champions League outings. As we enter into 3 additional minutes here. Batsi. Just alluding to the fact that there's still plenty of action to come. As I said, upon the conclusion of Pirates' match tomorrow, that will leave both Sundowns and the Buccaneers with 10 games to play. far too strong. Smiley bursting into space. 90 seconds of injury time remain. Trip to Vilakazi. Lesaka first involvement. Fahlele. Modiba into the book. You know what that means?
I can finish it for you. Misses the trip. Next game.
Having to squeeze that one in against Gallants. It was scheduled for the weekend after next. But they have a trip to Mali. They will leave next week Thursday. They play the Champions League, their second leg against Stade Malien on Sunday, hoping, of course, to take an advantage into that second leg, hosting Stade Malien in just 3 days' time. From Rangers will be hoping that he's done enough to play himself into that starting 11.
I feel he has, you know, Grant, after he's come back, missed a couple of games, introduced, scored his first goal, the next game scored the second goal, third goal today in consecutive, adding to the number of 10 goals that he has already. And the performance, you know, to just play and let connect.
Some lovely touches from Sundowns here now that the pressure's off. Saleng. Still Saleng. Zwane. Final whistle sounds, and following a frustrating first half, Mamelodi Sundowns get the job done in the second period.